volunteer because I love being part of this community. I enjoy working with the students here, and I really enjoy getting to know the teachers and just meeting other fellow volunteers at Scholls Heights.
So I have volunteered in various forms at the school. I have helped teachers out. I volunteer for Art Lit for all 3 of my kids' classes. I've done running club, and I've done helping out with various projects throughout the school. The reason I really enjoy doing it is because I feel like I've gotten to know my kids better, their teachers better, and their friends better. I better understand what they're learning in class. And also, I've learned something myself. Particularly doing Art Lit, I feel like I've learned more about art and about design, and I'm a professional photographer, and that's helped me too in my job. So yeah, it's great.
I started volunteering when my kids were in kindergarten because I really felt like it was important to know their teachers and to know the other kids that they were interacting with every day. It made me more comfortable knowing what was going on, and in a lot of ways I think it made them more comfortable because I was here, and I was blessed to get to know a lot of other moms that way as well because I was here and they were here. Since then, I've found other opportunities, not just in the classroom, but in other events like Carnival and Fun Run and Book Fair, which is still my favorite. I love Book Fair because you get to interact with a lot of kids and get to know kids of all different ages. But most of all, I volunteer because I think we need to support our teachers, and getting to know them and understanding what they need and what it is that they could use to have as support for them means the world. And I think as parents who want the best for our kids, the number one thing you can do is volunteer and help in their school and help with their teacher.
My name is Amy Washa, and I've been a volunteer here at Scholls Heights since my daughter was a kindergartner, and now she's a 5th grader. So this is my 6th year volunteering at Scholls Heights Elementary, and I think volunteering is so important if you're able to do it, because I feel like Scholls Heights is a community school, and as a community you're bringing together the parents, the students, the staff, the teachers, and the administration into the community feel, and part of that I think is volunteering, if you can. My favorite part of volunteering is being in the classroom. I believe the teachers need the most help, so, and then by helping the teachers you're also helping your student. You're giving them more time to be with the teachers, or having more time to be with the students, and you're creating that by doing whatever jobs they need you to do. I've done anything at Scholls Heights, from running small reading groups, math groups, copying projects, laminating. I've done lots of different things as a volunteer at Scholls Heights, and it's been very rewarding, and I'm going to truly miss it when I'm not here next year.
I think volunteering is incredibly important because we all live in a community, and part of being in a community means that we spend time making sure that the community is what we want it to be, and we give time and whatever else we have to make sure that the community is the best community that it possibly can be. When you do that, you'll find that giving back to the community and spending time in the community actually gives you much more than you can give, because it makes you feel good, it makes you feel grateful for the community you live in, and it makes you realize how important other people are for you.
Thank you.
Go. Again? Okay. What's the question again? Okay.
Why do you volunteer?
Why do I volunteer? I volunteered because I get an opportunity to see my son and my daughter. I would say probably the highlight of all the years dissecting a fish. I'd never dissected a fish in my entire life. I started cutting it open, and I'm getting so sick, and the whole place smelled like dirty fish. Oh, it was so disgusting, but it was absolutely amazing. So one of the people had to go out because they just couldn't take it. It was amazing.
2 people. Kylie did it too.
No, but I think the main reason why that I love to volunteer is just the opportunity to see my kids grow and who they're growing with. So I'll continue to do it.
I think volunteering at Scholls Heights is the best because you get gluey fingers and you get to make photocopies all day. Just kidding. That's part of the job, but that's not the best part. The best part is building relationships with the kids and the staff and experiencing their education firsthand. And I love being able to be a part of my kids' education and building relationships with these kids that I met in kindergarten and now are ready for middle school. And it's amazing to think that they couldn't even cut at their first party in kindergarten, and now they're running businesses in BizTown.
the field trips are fun. I mean, we got to go canoeing and to hop it off. Tea, Mrs. Kruger's class serves you tea, and Mr. Nico raps. I mean, who wouldn't come to volunteer for that? So it's great. You should do it.
Thank you. Well, I think the importance of volunteering is that they come here for us. Not to get paid, because they definitely don't get paid here, but they come for us to be enjoying kids and helping out with us so we get a better education, because we are the future of this nation. You, Isaac?
Well, volunteers are important to me because they are what keep the school running. Without volunteers, our school will be a wreck. Volunteers are amazing.
Volunteers are really important, so there's a lot of reasons I could say. But probably because they help us with a lot of subjects that we're probably having trouble with, such as reading, writing, and math. And they make all of the field trips and projects happen.
Volunteers, we need them. Please come and volunteer in your child's classroom or in any classroom. Without you, we can do projects and field trips and so many things, and fifth grade classrooms need volunteers. Don't stop. When your child reaches fifth grade, we need you.
Thank you, volunteers!